That's from Ecom.
Yes, just around it. Ecom is in Nigeria.
I know.
20 minutes from Ecom, you are in
I know.
Gola.
That's what I said from Ecom.
Yes. So it's been a pleasure, and I've been doing this for 5 years. Like I said, promoting the country, promoting Nigeria globally, and it's an honor for me to finally come close to the state, come close to the government, to see how I can, partner with them to even do more. Most importantly, I also believe that we can also work on the media with the youth to see how we can even, bring in a PR that is positive about the country, because I noticed that Nigeria negative news about the content flies a lot, even inside the country. So the program to train youth on social media monetization, using media to generate income will help in reducing unemployment for youth. Will also help the youth to.
Hello people, guys all around the world. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Guys, I'm feeling lazy to create content. I just don't know why. But let us do a very quick one. And today we are still talking about the one and only, the Cameroonian Ajim Maczy. From the Ajim Maczy official YouTube channel, the Cameroonian guy, the pioneering voice, creating content pro-Nigerian, pushing to the wall, undoing the bad PR, undoing the negative narrative, undoing the bad skirmishes that has dented the image of my country, Nigeria, and through his sheer advocacy, creating compelling content, compelling narrative, pushing to the wall, telling the world that indeed Nigeria is not what the world thinks, is not what people around the world think Nigeria is. Nigerians are the most, kind-hearted, bravest, they're go-getters, people who, whenever they've set their minds, their eyes, their attention on anything, they must ensure they achieve, they met the target, they, in a grand style, accomplish whatever they promise themselves. And in accomplishing what they've ever promised themselves to accomplish, guys, they are not in any way competing with anybody. They are not in any way trying to tell you no. Nigerians are the kind of persons that they always, push the boundaries towards making the best of everything they undertake, they set their minds on. But guys, and that is why you can always see in the Nigerian people the push to better themselves, and no matter what the government do, the Nigerian government does, Nigerians will never take it, because they believe there is still more. After all, the government has never done its part for them. And Nigerians, they love to travel the length and breadth of the world. When they see the international best practices and standards, when it comes to developmental goals, developmental strides, giant strides accomplished by, world leaders, governmental, institutions around the world, Nigerians want the same to be replicated in Nigeria. And that is why they keep pushing. They keep pushing the boundaries. They keep stretching it towards making what? The best for themselves, their immediate family, and by extension, the larger society. And that is why you see, anywhere you go in the whole wide world, if there's no Nigerian there, definitely that society, that community, that region, that land has an issue. And that doesn't mean Nigerians don't have enormous, wealth or anything. No, it's just that they love to travel. And that is why, as Nigerians love to travel, when you come to Nigeria, you'll be fully welcome. No racism in Nigeria. No, anything in Nigeria. Nobody can, harass you. Nobody can tell you, no, you are not. No. Guys, let me shock you. Even with our South African brothers, who has always, some of them, not all of them, Some of our South African brothers who have been engaged in xenophobic attacks on Nigerians and other African nationals. Nigerians welcome South Africa, even when the xenophobic attacks was at its highest peak. South Africans are here in Nigeria enjoying. Nobody harasses them. Nobody calls them names. Nobody picked on them. Nobody mocked them. Nigeria as a nation, and Nigerians welcomes people. Whether you're a white person, you're a black person, brown person, green person, red person, Nigerians and Nigeria, they don't care. What they're after is how I can be a very better person of myself. How can I improve upon the person I was yesterday? How can I be the person that I am yesterday? And that is why you see Nigerians are the only set of people. You'll be winning, they'll be clapping for you, they'll be pushing for you, they'll be cheering you on, they'll be telling you, go, 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 man. You can do more than where you are. You can be the best. And that is the support system Nigeria possesses. That is the support system Nigeria we own. That is the support system. Because we don't see this wall. We don't see anybody as a sheer competition. What we want, we just want a better situation for ourselves and our community. Guys, and that is why you've seen our own brother from Cameroon, Mr. Ajim Maczy, has seen the push, the love, because he has encountered Nigerians. Yes, I told us in the last content I created about him, he was what? A janitor in Dubai. That was where he got the inspiration. He traveled the world. He got the inspiration. He has lived with Nigerians, and he has seen the impact, what it implies for a Nigerians to stand up for you and bridging the gap for you. And yet, despite that, for people to appreciate Nigerians, people tend to project hate. People tend to project toxicity, just the way our brother Marwa is receiving. Guys, like I used to say, if you are a chosen person, because Nigeria is choosing to lead the world. Yes, Nigeria is choosing to lead the world. It could not be in our own lifetime, but how we wish it happens in our own lifetime. It has even started. Nigeria has started colonizing the world. When it comes to music, food, culture, anyway, they are pushing the boundaries, humbly speaking. I'm not speaking from a prideful stand. I'm not speaking from an arrogant stand, no. Humbly speaking, and with due respect to all the people of the world, Nigerians are pushing the boundaries. Nigeria are colonizing the world. Nigeria are the new colonizers. They are dominating. And this our brother has seen the impact of Nigeria. He has experienced firsthand the impact of what it implies to encounter a Nigerian and Nigerians. Hence, decision on his part to take it upon himself to become an ambassador, self-acclaimed ambassador, self-acclaimed apostle, self-acclaimed preacher, promoter of the country Nigeria. And he started, undoing the narratives. He started reframing the narratives. And today, people have hopped on the bandwagon. And many Nigerian content creators are there. But guys, this is the person that started the push for a pro-Nigerian, that started the PR, that started the campaign to undo the toxicity, to undo the bad, publicity my country Nigeria has received. And he's not even a Nigerian. Like if you listen in the conversation and you still gonna listen at the towards end of this content again, you can see he was engaged, he was recognized by the what? Ministry of Youth in Cross River, Calabar, Cross River States. Yes, in the first content I created somewhere last week, I brought to us, or early this week, I brought to us how he met the special assistant to His Excellency Governor of Cross River States, and where they gave him they appointed him as an ambassador, and they gave him the Think Cross River shirt and the cap. That does not stop there, guys. The guy was pushed and connected to the a higher person, a commissioner of Ministry of Youth in Cross River State. And you can see the engagement, the compelling engagement on part of the commissioner, His Excellency, with our brother Ajim Maczy. And like I've said, guys, in the other content, I said Ajim Maczy, Cameroonian, especially the English speaking of Cameroon, they sound like Nigerians, they act like Nigerians. Everything we do in Nigeria has direct, ripple effect on them positively. Everything, the way they sound, the way they do things, the way they talk, the way they look, they were even once Nigerians. Yes, they were once Nigerians before politics and other stuffs. Yes, no, we're not talking about the recent Peninsula case, Bakassi Peninsula case. No, right from onset, the English-speaking part of Cameroon, they were what? Nigerians. And they look like us. They sound like us. They speak like us. Even the name Ajim is also a Nigerian name, even though that is a Cameroonian name also. Most of Cameroonian names are Nigerian names also, guys. Yes, most Cameroonian names are what? Nigerian names. It is difficult to differentiate between, a Cameroonian. Like myself right now, I have a friend as the founder of Frontline Peace Initiative Africa, a Pan-African youth-led peace building NGO that leverages the robust energy of young people towards promoting sustainable community peace building effort and conflict prevention on the African continent or across communities in sub-Saharan Africa. One of our leading steering focal person that is coordinating, the Central African Republic with its headquarters in Yaoundé, Cameroon, is Esther Inkopi. Esther Inkopi, she's a Cameroonian resident in Nigeria, but she just recently in 2025 relocated back to Cameroon. She has lived in Nigeria. She practiced law in Nigeria. That tells you how accommodating we are as Nigerians. Nigerians, we are accommodating. We welcome blacks. We welcome everybody. We are not threatened by you. And we can never be threatened by you. We see you as an ally. We, extend our hands of friendship to you, welcoming you. So, like that, my sister, she is the one steering what? My angel, which I'm the founder. Yeah. As the founder of the angel, she's the one steering, she's the one coordinating the whole of Central Africa. Yes. Countries like Chad, Cameroon, Central Africa, Gabon, Equatorial Guinea, and the rest, they are under her jurisdiction and authority and leadership. And I am the founder. The headquarters is in Abuja, Nigeria, with West African, regional bureau office in Accra, Ghana, that takes care of West Africa. Then East Africa is in Nairobi, Kenya. Big up shout out to Mr. Amos Oyonga, the former PLO Lumumba Foundation, executive secretary and coordinator. Yeah, he's the focal person and contact person for our East African office in Nairobi, Kenya. And Mr. Eric from South Sudan takes care of what? The whole of Africa. While the southern part of the continent, we are still pounding. We don't have anybody yet. Guys, so that tells you how Nigerians we are. We think Pan-African. We prefer Pan-African solutions to African problems. So you now know, guys, all this while I've been telling us that I am a Pan-Africanist, not a fake one like my brother, Mr. Wodemaya from Ghana, who has always claimed he's championing and promoting Africa to the world narrative. But yet he has been the force behind what? Marwa being talked down, Marwa being stepped upon, Marwa being misaligned, misjudged by what toxic, lazy gang people. Guys, this is just us, and this is how Nigerians are. So, my brother, Mr. Ajim Maczy, I am super proud of you. Nice. I taught you back then when you started. Said, bro, you're gonna scale big time. Very big time, you're gonna scale. And this is just the genesis. Honorable Commissioner of Youth, Ministry of Youth in Calabar, has had an interactive and a fruitful discussion with you. Next, watch out. There's a tendency you could be likely be lined up to meet His Excellency the Cross River State Governor. And by extension, also, let me let you, bro, Nigerian government, the federal government, they are taking notes. your efforts will not go down the drain and it will not be in vain. Because Nigeria, we are the most appreciative people. When you help us, we may not give you the attention at that moment, but we don't forget. And we are not what? Ingrates. And as we are not ingrates, we are always indebted to people who have in one way. If we can do it even to our enemies, to people who talk nonsense about us, we can do it. We can still support them. Check, guys, just like what our own brother, very dark man, VDM, did in Ghana. A lady, he never knew that the lady she was in Ghana. He came across a dilapidated classroom. The lady contacted him. He asked her to drop her number. She dropped her number. He realized it was an international number, and he checked it was a Ghanaian number. The guy called her in Tamale right now. But we've seen our toxic Ghanaian people. Some of them, they are online talking nonsense. Somebody has helped your people, and that is how Nigerians we are. We don't care who you are. We don't care where you are. If you want to help, we're gonna help. And it is difficult for Nigerians to say no. Bro, this is the beginning, and things gonna align perfectly well for you. Watch out, you're gonna meet His Excellency pretty soon. After meeting His Excellency, more doors are opening. One day, like I've said some years ago, I see you being given the highest order in Nigeria. Yeah, OON, MON, member of the Niger, awards. As a Cameroonian, you've decided to see the positive light in the country, even when many of us Nigerians, we don't see light in it. And don't blame us. Like I've said from the beginning of this content, Nigerians want things to be advancing. They want best. So our government, they are full of what? Giving us lip services. They pay lip services to us. They promise and fail. They don't fulfill. They don't care about the masses. They care about their pocket. So Nigerians really, they are stretching and pushing them. And when you see Nigerians talk about Nigerians, don't you, that you are not a Nigerian, don't just come into to put mouth. Because when Nigerians face you, you feel the impact of them facing you. Yes. So, bro, congratulations. Nigeria, congratulations as country. You are living to the true meaning and creed of what? The giant of Africa, the big brother of Africa. We've all known Africa has been the centerpiece of Nigerian foreign policy. Africa first before anything. And that is why you can see us as a nation and as citizens of the country called Nigeria. We prioritize what? African people, African brothers, and by extension, anybody. Like I've said, we welcome everybody. It doesn't matter where you are coming from. Being you white, yellow, brown, black, this and that. No. You are welcome. Nigeria is open for everybody. There are no what? Big penalties. Even though the few people have made our passport become, one of the weakest in the world. We know. But many countries are now what? On doing such. And they're opening doors for Nigerians, calling Nigerians to come because they realize the potential, the knowledge-based impact Nigerians possess and they have. So, my wonderful people around the world, I just created this content to bring us up to speed once again that our brother has been recognized again in Nigeria by the what? Commissioner, Ministry of Youth in Cross River. Yeah. So, more things to come, our brother. More things for you. So, I just urge you to keep pushing, keep doing your work, and things gonna align perfectly well for you. And to us, our wonderful people around the world, I was really lazy to create this content, but I have to do it. I don't just want us to go another day without content. You guys are always what? Love. So wonderful and wonderful people in America, UK, Canada, Germany, Jamaica, United Arab Emirates, Kenya, Nigeria, South Africa, Namibia, Uganda, Cameroon. Nice talking to us always. You guys I love. You guys are really, really, heart. So see us again in.
From Ecom.
Yes, just around me. Ecom is in Nigeria.
I know.
20 minutes from Ecom, you are in Bola.
What do I say from Ecom?
Yes. So it's been a pleasure, and I've been doing this for 5 years. Like I said, promoting the country, promoting Nigeria globally, and it's an honor for me to finally come close to the state, come close to the government, to see how I can, partner with them to even do more. most importantly, I also believe that we can also work on the media with the youth to see how we can even, bring in a PR that is positive about the country, because I noticed that Nigeria negative news about the content flies a lot, even inside the country. So the program to train youth on social media monetization, using media to generate income will help reducing unemployment for youth. Will also help the youth to understand that the positive PR about your country matters a lot, and that can go a long way to change their view, their reputation of the state, and who are willing to cooperate, work with me, and take me to the state so that we can partner together and see how we can achieve this goal.
Thank you very much to the Ministry of Youth Development and Skill Acquisition. From all implications, this is also your ministry because you are a youth. And you're not just a youth, you're a useful youth.
Yes, sir.
And that's what we try to create here in Consumer State. Changing the narrative, creating a paradigm shift.